Welcome to the men's room. And today we're going to be talking about a very crucial topic, a powerful one. It's called the silent battle and why men bottle up their emotions. And we know this topic's a very wide one. Don't worry, we're not going to be taking so much of your time. And that's why I have packed these into 5 parts. But before we get started, you can actually find us on Instagram at the Showcase Africa TV, all across platforms on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and everywhere, as well as kindly subscribe and turn on notification to know when a new video drops. Now let's get into it. Part 1. The provider pressure. I know many of you are conversant with this phrase. The pressure is getting worse. Now that's the pressure of providing. Some could be for their families, for themselves, and even in relationship. And that's why you could hear things like, if we press money, making shifts. And this has actually made a lot of men shift and cower down into their shells. But trust me, you don't have to be in your shells for anyone. Because of the statement, quote unquote, if you press money, you be Barbie. Now, a lot of people actually have issues as a provider in their family, especially if you're the firstborn son. You get to hear things like, they. Bon, we don't say you don't go fit allow this our family sing. We don't say you don't go fit put this our family for shame. Meanwhile, guess who's in shame or guess who's having heartache in the dark? You guessed right. So for a lot of men, I would actually say you speak up, because as long as you're holding it inside, you're going to eat yourself up, and at the same time, you become a shadow of yourself. Part 2. The fear of vulnerability. To a man, vulnerability is like handing someone a weapon and wishing he never uses it. You've been in a position where your girlfriend comes to you and say, I wish you could talk to me more. Just open up and let me know what's going on around you. And then you open sesame, only to be mocked, laughed at, and embarrassed. I know many of you men have been in this state. Let me tell you something. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It actually shows that you're a human and you have emotions flowing and you have blood actually flowing through you. And then vulnerability is like removing the brakes on a car and going downhill. But let me tell you, as a man, you're allowed to open up. You're allowed to speak up. Part 3. The lonely warrior effect. Now, so many men drown not because they can't swim. They drown because they can't shout for help, or they refuse to shout for help. They say, now who asks question, no, they miss road. Now, have you ever been in a situation where you are too embarrassed to keep constantly reminding the conductor of your bus stop? You better ask Sorosuke so they don't get to pass your bus stop. And this is how it feels for men. They're feeling down, they have issues, but they really can't speak up because they'll be looked at as quote unquote a sissy. But the danger is real. Isolation is a slow poison and it kills joy faster. Part 4. The emotional language gap. It's like speaking a language no one ever taught you. You speaking French to the old woman in Ijebu, or speaking Ibibio to a guy in Ohio. You what I did there, right? Let's get back into it. Most times, it's not really because men don't know how to speak up. It's actually because they lack the adequate way to express their feelings properly. Part 5. The mask men wear. A man can smile with his lips, but scream with his soul. So many men are going through a lot. If they tend to open the head of a man so you get to see what he's thinking, you might be flabbergasted. Many men are overwhelmed from work pressure, they're overwhelmed from family pressure, being a provider, not to talk of the relationship, and, every external thing going on around them. When next you get to see a man, actually give him a tap on the back and say, you're doing well. Sometimes, most men wear this mask just to look good and feel good on the outside. And these are cases of people that have gone through a lot of trauma. Mostly people growing up from a young age as little boys, being told you're not meant to say things that are making you feel down. You're a man. Are you not a boy? Don't be a girl. Don't be a sissy. Be a man and swallow these things. And here is to my closing speech. This is a question and a wake-up call for men. What mask are you wearing at the time? You know yourself. I don't know you as much as you know yourself, and that's why we're here in the men's room. We're giving opportunity to every man that has something they want to speak about. This is a platform open for you. So if you feel you'd like to come on this show and speak about how you feel, the door is open. You can actually send us a DM or send an email to the address showing on your screen. My name's Essien, and this has been the men's room.